I'm Tiger Height, and I'm here to make Impact Wrestling and Pro Wrestling majestic again. It was a mid-impact. There were things I really liked, there were things that can be improved upon. It's just kind of in that weird little subterfuge of different interesting and not so interesting stuff. It's hard to really explain, because it wasn't necessarily mid, it felt kind of there, but more important. Up first was the Knockouts Battle Royal to determine the next number one contender. Of all of the people that you chose for this, you chose Alicia. Out of literally everybody, you chose Alicia. I know you like Eddie for one reason or another, but Alicia has not been pushed as a serious anything in her entire Impact career. And now she's going for the Impact Knockouts World Champion. Do you want this title to be taken seriously? Do you want people to care about it? Don't put the number one contendership with Vanity Dumbass. Just because she's sleeping with your hometown fat boy does not mean she deserves a contendership for the Knockouts World Champion. The match was meh. The whole show was nonsense. The ending made it worse. This gets a thumbs down, and to be honest with you, a fuck you. Fuck Alicia. Fuck Eddie. You know what you're doing. Scott D'Amore. Fuck you. All of it. Fuck you. Apparently, talent, albeit from Eddie, is not sexually transmitted. But I guess fuck maybe somebody who's competent and better, not just loyal. I loved this. I loved every moment of this. So they told this great story of Crazy Steve, of his struggles, being legally blind, his abuse, and everything. And I was thinking that they were going to make this into a babyface storyline, but they didn't. It's an aggressive, antagonistic heel character based on his struggles. That's awesome. His opponent was Speedo Mike Bailey, and Crazy Steve attacked him, went after the eyes. Oh my god. Where was this Crazy Steve for the last 10 years? This is what we needed from him. Oh, this is so refreshing, so different. Please, Impact, take your time with this. You have it right now. I want more of it. Please don't rush it. That's all we want. This is the Crazy Steve that we should have had. This gets a thumbs up, and I'm going to negate one of the fuck yous. That's how good this was. Oh my god, this was great. And then also, a rivalry with Speedball Mike Bailey to be on top of that, 100%. You know what? Just because Speedball Mike Bailey is going to be his first technical feud, please, I'm going to take another fuck you out of it. So we have a couple of thumbs down, but only a one fuck you. I'm not sure how that works, but I love this. Khan versus Eric Young. I like this. I love this. Here's the thing. There was no outside anything from Diener. Eric Young beat Khan, but Khan looked like a monster. He looked like a badass who had to take multiple pile drivers, a decisive fuck you, and Khan wanted the pile driver. This was interesting, a very interesting dynamic that I didn't even think about. The match itself was well paced. The story was told very, very, very well. I can't even say how much this whole thing just went. It just went so great. I liked it. Pile driver for Young to win. Even though Eric Young won, this gets a full thumbs up. I don't have a picture for this, but it was supposed to be Zachary, Wentz, and Sabin. These two had a fun match. I like the dynamics. It was a cradle shock for Chris Sabin to win, but Zachary Wentz did not look weak. There was a decent amount of interference along with it. It told a decent story, and I think that's really what it needed. The winner was inconsequential at the end of the day. I liked it. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. And so because Kenny King's segment did not have a graphic, check out my store. I have a fashion line. That's where you can get your hats. Check it out, shophideart.com. Kenny King segment. It was fine. And then Tommy Dreamer came out. And I'll put one of the shoes there because why the hell not? So, it was Tommy Dreamer coming out and really putting his career on the line against Kenny King, but also for the Digital Media Championship. Talk about a shoehorn thing in for Victory Road, but hell, this is better booked than All In. Tommy Dreamer's great at promo, but why put your career on the line against Kenny King for a know-nothing champion? Orange Cassidy thumbs up. But definitely check out the shoes. shophideart.com. Woo! That was a Forrest plug-in, but I'm just going to make it work. Because goddamn, look how good those things look. And in our main event, we have Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and Moose taking on Frankie Kazarian, Jake Something, and Sanada. So apparently Evil stole Sanada's championship belt. That is ridiculous, but the match itself was fun. It was a fun main event, and I cannot believe Jake Something was the guy who got the pin. It was Into the Void for Jake Something to win. And not only that, but he pinned Brian Myers. So Eddie Edwards and Moose were protected, Brian Myers being the inconsequential pleb jobber here. Sorry, that was my fault. I totally knocked something off. But yeah, Into the Void for the win. Jake Something got the pin. Are they going to push him? It looks like it. Do I hate it? No. Did Sanada need to be in this match? Definitely not. It felt such a waste of time, but it was a main event for a show. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. But that was Impact. Let me know what you thought about the show, either in the comments down below or right over here. What was your favorite and worst match? Do you think that they actually led into anything interesting regarding their next pay-per-view or their premium live event, essentially, which is Victory Road? I want to hear all of it. But also become a patron, follow the stores and everything, get hats and everything. By the way, the hats and everything, shophideart.com. Trust me, I'm the one who made the logo. I'm the one who made the boxes. This is all me. Hats, shirts, hoodies, everything there, linked in the bio. But as always, be majestic.